Hey guys, welcome to my channel. You guys know me as Don Aslam. I'm a 700k funded trader, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can manage risk the correct way, how you can cut your losses short and let your winners absolutely run. I'm going to show you methods that you've probably not seen before. Make sure to check this video out. I'm going to be live trading on a small 10k account. Let's get started. Okay guys, so this is a different kind of a video. This is a live trade, small 10k account, and I mean my channel, the goal of my channel guys is, of course, I emphasize on simplified trading, but it's mostly about how to dissect the charts, how to take, normally everyone's talking about, different things like psychology, currently 0.5% down. I'm going to be showing you something very, very powerful with this. This is on US 30 guys. I'm still risking 1% per trade. I'm leveraging 1%, but whenever I lose, I only lose 0.5%. I'm aiming for a 2% target. But because the way I'm managing my risk, this is not like a 1 to 2 RR. This is a 1 to 4 now. What's the benefit of this? The distance to the 1 to 4. I just need the distance in pips just for the 1 to 2. Does that make sense? So I've reduced the distance, but I'm still maximizing, my opportunity of gain. Now, why am I using this method? I'm going to be okay. Coming back to what I said at the beginning, because I do tend to go off a little bit off track. What I'm basically showing guys, I want to make this like a science lab, for simplified trading, but at the same time dissecting the charts, breaking down each candle, breaking down the charts, everything, entry methods, just simplified trading, but at the same time learning, understanding science behind it, right? I don't believe in all this algorithm, that's what drives the markets. I'm going to be going into the reason for the entry as well. I mean, I can even I'm still leveraging 1%. Right, I started 1% as soon as the entry was placed. This is one of the cool features about C Trader. If I just show you create new order, if I just show you now, there's no lots when it comes to US 30. It's all about contracts, but let's just call this, to keep things simple, let's just call it 5 lots, right? Just to keep things very simple. Now if we look over here, originally this is how it's supposed to be. Let me put it around here. As you can see, 1% risk would be here, but C Trade has got this cool feature. I can still, as you can see, the profit target is not changing, so I can bring this down to 0.5%. As soon as I execute, I'm still leveraging that 1%, but of course, I only lose the 0.5%. Now this is the power of risk management, and I can't emphasize. Now I've got my back tested data collected. Let me just show you that as well. Let's see, go find this. Okay, right, okay, so back tested data. Why am I doing this? Right, back tested data, I mean, this is a 63% gain, right? In my previous video I made a mistake, I got the maths wrong. I don't know how. I wrote 71%. If you check out my previous video, it's actually 63%. And I'm actually back testing, US 30 and live testing. I use this smaller 10k accounts to do this. I don't mind if I blow the accounts. I mean, I can see another level, literally, just see that literally here. Yeah, I'll just have that there. So what does backtesting, what does my data show me, guys? Now this is how you gotta, it's not about just having the biggest risk to reward. This is only targeting a 1 to 2. Normally I aim for a 1 to 6, 1 to 7 with oil, with GJ 1 to 4, with gold 1 to 6, Euro USD 1 to 6, with so on. Now I'm changing this. I'm flipping the script. I'm trying a 1 to 2, covering less distance and just seeing how it affects my win rate. Now still, I've collected my data. I mean, this goes on and on, but what I'm trying to say, guys, is what I've seen. Why did I come up with the idea of risk management the way I'm managing it? I've seen, now go back on this, guys, on yours as well. I've seen that whenever it comes to, my trades, my winners hardly ever go into drawdown. How insane is that? My winners hardly ever go into drawdown. My losses, whenever the trade pretty much goes, it's like, you must have heard the saying, I don't know if you have or not. The best trades are the ones that turn profitable instantly. The worst trades are the ones that go into negative drawdown. And that's a hint. That's the tip, guys. If your trade goes into drawdown straight away, I mean, it might just, I'm not saying don't do this exact method that I'm doing. This is just from collected data, right? I'm a 700k funded trader. I always come back. This is, as a boxer, this is my sparring. As an athlete, I'm in the gym. This is practically me being in the gym. This is the trading, where I'm in the trading gym, working on different things, trying out, I mean, the spreads on, US 30, they're okay, I mean, with IC markets, of course, they're just on a different, I mean, prop firms are designed to make us fail. So I understand the idea why, but if the spreads were more tighter, FTMO would be in trouble. Every prop firm would be in trouble. But right now I'm just checking this, guys. I've tested this on my personal account on IC markets, but I'm just gonna check this out and gonna see how it goes. Me personally, I've also seen once my trades are halfway line profit, they pretty much have a 85% chance of going the whole way. So I'm going to hold on to this. I don't believe in adding onto positions. I don't think that stuff works. And why am I making this video, guys? Just is to show you have to put the work in. I don't care what stage you're at, beginner, intermediate, even expert level. You know, I'm a student of the game and I always will be. I'm not a so-called, you know, guru. A guru knows everything. You know, I'm making these videos as a guide. These are my experiences. This is what I'm doing currently. This is what I've learned. This is what I recommend, you know. And what I recommend, guys, is if you're able to get these small cheap accounts, I've got so many 10k accounts, and the reason why I collect these as if there's some collectibles. No, the reason why I collect these, guys, is stack them up, and then here I can afford to make my mistakes, and this is how I go about it. So we'll see where this trade goes up to, and let's leave it as that, and then I'll be back. Okay, guys, so price being price to do its thing. Did come into a little tiny bit drawdown, but again, think about it, guys. I've moved my stop loss to half, so I mean, it's not even come near just a tiny little drawdown, right? Normally, if I mean, you can even see here, guys, if I move it to 1, that's my full 1% at risk, but I'm risking only 0.5%, which is around 9 pips for US 30. And I mean, I work off key levels, whether you call them support resistance levels, whatever you want to call them. Trade is still going. I do still think they should push higher. Anything can happen though. Market does not care what I think about. How's my psychology for this? Just same as my other accounts. How normally, I mean, you get to a point, right? You get to a stage where you just, I wouldn't say you become numb, you just can't be bothered. If I get the win, perfect. If I lose the trade, perfect. It's okay, I'll just move on to the next one, because I only look at this, guys. Look, if you look at my balance, I've already lost one trade. Let me show you the history of this. First trade taken, and it was a loss, right? Took about 5.4 contracts on this trade. They don't have lots when it comes to indices with US 30 users, but I keep it simple, and I just call it 5 lots, even though it's contract. I'm normally just trading forex pairs, but you know, shifting over to oil, which I didn't know is classed as a metal, and now with the US 30, I just like the movement of US 30. You know, when it wants to go in one direction, it just flies, and if it wants to tank, it'll just sink. Like, you know, it's insane. So just gonna see what happens with this, and I mean, I'm pretty confident, but you know, at the end of the day, you gotta be just ready for anything. And I've seen my back tested data. Once one of my trades basically hardly don't come into drawdown, then they just tend to normally just go hit my TP, right? That's from back tested data. Now with US 30, I've been testing on another 10k account as well, you know, but I was trading that a little bit more aggressively just because I was checking out the spreads first, right? And now that I've got a better understanding of the spreads, now I was refining my stop loss. That's what it was all about. So now I've got a better idea, just testing this out more and more, and then I'm just gonna take this over to the bigger account. So see how it goes. This thing, 0.5% down, currently up almost 0.5%, currently up almost. Now it's 0.25%, but you know, just we'll see what happens. Now what I love about another thing about, it's pretty much class as scalping, isn't it? These trades end fast. Normally I'm an intraday trader where some of my positions last for hours and hours. I mean, the quickest will finish in maybe 1 hour. Slowest it can go up to 9 to 12 hours. But if I can get this in, and I've also heard, guys, the biggest edge you can have over the market is on the actual 1 minute time frame. So I'm gonna see, right? It's I see a little bit of consolidation happening right now. Now you're probably wondering, why do I have you see the color codes of my candlestick? Normally, you know, we have first of all, the black and white takes out the emotions, right? Now normally we see white as the good, right? White goes, you know, bullish the bullish candle, and the black is normally the bearish candle. I've flipped it. The black is the bullish candle, the white is the bearish candle, and just to, you know, it's something different. It just you like to give it, you know, the best way to get better in trading, give a shock to your system. Do something that your mind's not used to, right? Normally we see here, oh, don't go out in the dark, nighttime is dangerous, right? Dark, right? Oh yeah, go out in the day, there's light. So we normally have this idea that we get taught, well, not taught with this, our whole mindset is that, you know, if something is like, you know, black, it's not safe. If that's white, light, it is safe. No, why? You start wiring your brain differently as well. So I've done it like, see, the black candle is what I want to see. The white candle, depending on if I'm, you know, buy, the white candle is what I want to see. So we'll see what happens with this. Currently we are almost now 1% in profit, risking 0.5%, aiming for 2% target. Realistically, I wanted to aim for 2.5, but the problem with that is I've had to make my stop loss a little bit bigger due to the fact that due to the fact of the spread. On IC markets I still 5. With prop firms I'm gonna have to start stop loss a little bit bigger spreads, and for that reason 2% will now be the target. Not what I wanted, but I mean you gotta play by the rules of the prop firm set, and this is of course more. So yeah, I'm testing this out and it looks promising, but I just want to speak about on management as well, and that's what this video is about, you know, and why it works. The risk management is key, guys. If I didn't apply this method, the strategy wouldn't work, because you know why? 4 or 5 of these trades I get 4 or 5 losses sometimes in a row, but that happens rarely, but it does happen. Now if I catch a 1 to 2 or a 0.5 RR, remember I'm risking 1% per trade, so that's like a 1 to 4 or a 1 to 5 for me, so it covers them losses. And if I catch another one, I'm flying ahead. And I've got my data like I mentioned. On average it's about 1 to 2 losses losing streak, and you know, rare ones are like 4 or 5, but if I catch 2 winners, it's so we'll see how this goes. So far looks good. I mean, as long as now I'm not in drawdown, right? So far we're still in profit, and they're just gonna see. We got a, you know, some might say, oh, you got a double top pattern here, you know, that's why it came down. I even do one here. I just follow my rules, my strategy, and let market do its thing. I don't care what happens after. It hits my stop loss, it hits the stop loss, flies up, it flies up. I'm already focused on my next entry. I'm not even thinking about I'm bored of this one now. It's gone a bit longer than but we'll see how it goes. That's sure. I mean, I thought I'd make a bit of a live video. If you've already seen some of my live trades that I trade on K accounts, 100k accounts, 200k accounts, passing these small 10k accounts, like with like some of 50k accounts, passing them within 1-2 days, 1-2 trades, 100% win rate. Because I like work signing on the back, you know, at the back end as well. Not just okay, this candlestick pattern, okay, this. No, forex is a language. You gotta learn the language. I look at each candle like a letter. Candlestick patterns make up the words, put the whole thing together, it tells you a story, right? That's the way it is. It gives you an idea and a hint, maybe, you know, like where the market maybe wants to go, and all we can do is just react, right? I can't predict where it's gonna go. I can only react. So that's what it's all about. So I'm just gonna leave it a little bit longer and see where it goes from here. Okay guys, market has got a huge bullish candle which has broken the highs of this. Good sign. Now let's see. I'm just looking for just 2%, guys. That will not only just clear my 0.5% that I've lost, it should also put me into profit. So we'll see how it goes. So far good signs. I mean, it's only coming to drawdown once, guys, and that only to a little bit tiny bit. I mean, this whole distance here, this is only 0.5%, so you can imagine how small this is, right? A little bit of consolidation here, not really bothered at all. Think, you know, let's speak on the psychology of the candlestick, right? What's my take? Okay, so 3 bullish candles here, these black candles, 3 bullish candles, strong 2 bearish candles, right? Now price comes back up again with a, you know, struggle. Bearish candles, bullish candles equal, you know, straight after. Because bearish candle here, the next black candle, the bullish candle, market comes back up. We've got 3 long wick rejection, strong bearish candle, but market comes back up again. And as you can see, the bullish candle here are getting bigger and bigger. These two, this huge bullish candle here is bigger than this one. This might form a evening star, like this pattern here. This might be a bearish candle coming back down. So market's got to decide right now where it wants to go, right? It's got to decide right now what it wants to do, because it's already had 1 or 2 chances. So I think if it comes down this time, it might hit my stop loss. You never know, might just come down to this area just to test. But this consolidation's gone on long enough, it has to make a decision now. Either it wants to come down here or it wants to push further up. So again, psychology of the candlesticks, you have an idea. I mean, still we got this high over here that have not been broken. This high here has broken this one. As you can see, the bearish candle is forming, but this can still we got still about 14 seconds for the candlestick to close. It's going to be interesting to see, does this close further up here? Is this going to be a weak one, a strong one, compared to the previous one? So that's the main thing. This was a long bearish candle, you know, strong bearish candle. This one not as big as that one, so it's weak. This one was quite big, this one's quite big as well. Now this one's bearish candle smaller. So, and this bullish candle was bigger than that one, and the bearish candle is smaller this time. So this pattern, head and shoulder pattern forming, I don't care. I don't focus on all that. I'm just, you know, saying how it is, what I see. All I just care, I know why I've entered. You know, it's gonna let the trade play out. I'm up 0.5% already. I don't, you know, really take partials. Sometimes I do think about it, but so far I'm just testing this out, and if I feel like there is a need, then we'll do. But for now, with this method, this strategy, you know, I usually like TPs or just end the trade a little bit early in profit. I'm just gonna leave this how it is, see how it goes. You see, it's gonna try to decide. We get multiple wick rejections here, strong bearish, well, not a strong bearish candle, but a decent bearish candle. Has closed, but still a wick rejections over here. Support level is established, but we'll see what happens. Like I mentioned, I don't really care about the result. Whatever the result is, I'm already focused on the next trade, crack on with it. yeah, to keep this running, we went from Now, as you can see, guys, I've reduced my risk even more. What I've done is, first my stop loss, I was risking 1%, leveraging 1%. I've put it all the way down to, I mean, what, little over 10%. And I've removed like pretty much 85% of my risk. So, I mean, because from backtesting data, it clearly shows me that the price should never come down here, right? It should never come down here. Now, that after the move's been that, you know, it's pushed that far forward, I'm close up 1%. I'm now pretty much a 1 to 2 for me, you know, and I'm looking for that 1 to 4, leveraging 1%, aiming for that 2%, risking 0.5%. Well, now it's even less. So it's all about just, you know, managing risk, and why this is so powerful. You can have two people trading the exact same two strategies, but if one applies risk management better, he's going to be the better trader, without a doubt. He's going to be the most profitable one, the one who's going to have longevity in the game, and that's what it's all about. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, what I can see, I mean, it's been consolidating for a while, you know, a lot longer than, I mean, the reason I was I'll check the 1 minute, you know, time frames, forward test this, because I've collected like, I don't know, about I would say about 150 200 trades worth of data, and some of the trades only last a few minutes. This one has actually gone on for quite a few. But I'll edit it out, I'll clip it out, but yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with this one. Just gonna let this go, and I have a fixed TP, fixed stop loss, because if of course the market changes, but then, you know, I have free stop losses basically, but as the months go on, I'm going to be charging volume changes, I'm going to be changing my stop loss. But regarding TP, that's fixed. The reason why, because I know on average how much market moves on a daily basis per setup, per trade. So for that reason, yeah, but we'll just see, and how we get on with this, and yeah, I'll just leave you on record and you guys check it out. I'll be back. Okay guys, so that was on a small 10k FTMO account. The reason I have these small accounts, guys, make all the mistakes there. I don't believe in all this demo account stuff because they, tend to, just remove all the emotions. No, I want the emotions to be involved. Okay, so I mean, I've got a this on GJ right now. GJ, I mean, all the students, even in the mentorship, one-to-one. By the way, if you are interested, guys, link will be in the video description. It's unlimited one-to-one sessions, by the way, guys. Just quickly go on the Discord. We post our live trades, winning trades, losing trades, full transparency. I post my live trades in front of 885 members. So it's full on transparency. I posted all my certificates. If I just show you here, I mean, it's all about transparency, is what I'm showing this, guys. Or the other students as well, showing their payouts. It just goes on and on, and other students when posting their certificates as well. So okay, if you are interested, the link will be in the video description. Okay, coming back to the point, and I do apologize if I do speak a little fast sometimes as well. Okay, so this is GJ, guys. Now I saw these levels, support resistance levels, whatever you want to call them. Now, with GJ, what I love about it, guys, it's one of the most volatile pairs out there. The opportunity potential. This is a little bit of back testing, but I mean, it's not even really back testing. I've already shown my data. If you watch my previous videos, I've got more than 500 days of data, but I've just drawn out where I would have potentially taken entries from. But I mean, this trade here, I missed out on, right? Because I was just showing you guys that trade on US 30. But on oil, this was an opportunity that I missed, and this would have been a, it's in profit obviously nicely right now. There's a few more opportunities here that, of course, this would have given a nice 1 to 5. Would have been a loss, this one, another 1 to 3, almost 1 to 4, then a 1 to 4 here, then a 1 to 4. But I mean, this is something. Trading is it's a crazy place, guys. It's a crazy field. And I'll tell you why. This video has gone on for long enough, and I appreciate you guys if you've been watching this whole video. I'll tell you why. We, when you watch, if you heard the game, guys, Fortnite, when you football, we all watch this stuff right on YouTube or on live TV, but do we ever watch videos on how to play football or how to play Fortnite? We just watch it, right? Or well, in terms of Fortnite, we just play the video game. Trading is one thing, guys, where a lot of guys, they don't watch it. They'll hit some here and there, watch the trades, but mostly everyone wants to learn how to do it. It's like cooking, right? You don't want to see someone how what they're cooking. You want to, majority of the time, it's like, okay, what recipes are they using, how do you do this? So it's the kind of it's trading, of course, is oriented around money, right? So the reason why I've just said all this, guys, is because when I get these kind of messages where, oh, shows a live trade, well, I've already shown you live trades. There's plenty of videos that I've posted, more than 300 videos. You can go and check them out. They're all on I post my live trades, and I post. So my aim for this channel, guys, of course, I was mentioning simplified trading, but it's about transparency is number one for me. I don't show my payouts. That's none of anyone's business. I've shown in the past requesting payouts, right, from prop firms. So that's this is a 100k certificate funded, with Trading Plus, funding Pepsi. I've funded with what they call the Alpha Capital Group. Funded with the Smart Prop Trader. So it goes on and on, But the main thing is, guys, collect your data, stay dedicated, never give up. It doesn't matter what anyone says about you, as long as you're on the right path. I'm not selling a course, guys. I'm providing unlimited one-to-one mentorship, access to myself in the group. There are profitable students, but of course learning students as well. But I'm giving up my time. The love of trading I have, and I'm a very socializing individual. So it's a win-win. For myself and for you guys. If you don't want to join, totally fine. It's all good. It's all good. Trading, I'm making it work for myself. I've been doing this for nearly say about 8+ years. It used to be on and off, but taking this super serious the last 4. I've been profitable for the last 3.5, coming up 4 years. But it's just a love that I have for trading. And if anyone wants to hate, it's all good. It just pushes my content out further. And the ones who are there showing love and support, I appreciate you guys. We're up to plus 2100 subscribers now, plus 880 members in the Discord community. I'm nothing without you guys. Keep supporting. Thank you very much, and as always, take care. I'm out.